Hey guys, what's going on? Happy Friday. Hope everyone is doing well. So, in this video, I wanted to talk to you about something that's been not weighing just on my mind, but other people in the community, in the X1 community as well. Specifically, I had a conversation with Blackbeard. Now, in case you don't know who Blackbeard is, he has really changed the game when it comes to quickly setting up X1 validators. He created what we call X1 console. It makes it super easy for you to get set up with your validator by using his scripts. It's great, fantastic. I'll actually link his Twitter account or his X account so you guys can go follow him. But we had a quick conversation on Telegram around security. And as you guys know, we're on testnet right now. It's super fun to create an X1 validator. Uh, but one thing that I wonder if we need to start thinking about more and more, especially now that we're getting closer to mainnet, is well, when mainnet does come out, there's going to be real value involved. And we want to prevent the best way we can any situations that would make us not feel good, like an exploit or somebody hacking into your server, things like that. Now, I wanted to quickly go over, and let me pull it up here now. So I have a quick presentation that I wanted to show you for 6 ways to secure your X1 validator. Now, real quick, a disclaimer. Guys, I am not an expert on any of this. I'm learning just as much as you guys are learning. And so I don't know what the best practices are, nor am I in this video going to go into the details on how to actually do it. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up and get you thinking about, hey, we're so close to mainnet, X1 mainnet. Let's start thinking about security in ways that we can protect ourselves and the community from potential bad actors or exploits. So by all means, what I'm about to present, I don't know yet if this is good or not. I'm going to wait to get some feedback from you guys that do have more experience to see if it makes sense. All right, so without further ado, let's jump right in. Again, there are 6. First one, let's change the SSH port. So by default, what I've learned is that everything's on port 22, and this is also very easy and low-hanging fruit for bad actors to target. So we can actually go ahead and change to a different port, again, making it a little bit harder to gain access to your server. Number 2, use SSH keys instead of passwords. So you can actually go ahead and disable the password-based login and instead use SSH keys. By the way, guys, real quick, I'm going to, after this, start actually implementing these to see how hard or how easy it is. But if you wanted to go do your own research, this is a good starting point. All right, so number 3, enable fail to ban. So fail to ban is a service that prevents brute force attacks on the SSH. And from my understanding, again, I got to do some more research, but from my understanding, it prevents after a certain amount of times, I believe it's like 5 or so times of failed attempt, it would automatically ban that IP address. So if somebody's coming at you, um, and they're failing to log in, well, it bans that IP address. Yes, they can go probably get a VPN, but again, it's just creating more resistance. Number 4, restrict SSH access by IP address. So only your IP address can access your server. Number 5, disable root login. So in case you don't know what root login is, if you've created an X1 validator, you know that you log into root first. So root gives you access to everything. It's the, think of it as the super admin. It can do anything it wants on the server. So generally, if you go through the process of creating an X1 validator, you have to create a different username. That's just good practice to begin with. But we can actually go a step further and disable root. So even if somebody could figure out how to get access to root, they wouldn't be able to log in. So you could disable that. And number 6, I believe this is the last one. This is, you can remove the id.json from the server and add it back as needed. Now, in case you don't know what id.json is, think of it as your private key that connects to your validator. So if somebody logs in to your server right now, and assuming you haven't changed anything, they can basically get access to your private keys and to steal your funds into withdrawal. We don't want that. So again, one idea, this was actually Blackbeard's idea. You can actually remove the id.json from the server and then add it back in. I don't know how complicated it is. That's something I will report back to you guys on in another video. But yeah, guys, let me know what your thoughts are below. Again, I want us to start thinking about security, especially now when mainnet isn't out. We don't want to be scrambling, trying to do the best, to implement the best security practices with our X1 validator. And who knows, guys, it's one of those things that if we spend some time on the security side now, it'll definitely pay dividends later on. And we can also educate others. So anyways, in the next video, I will hopefully provide some feedback as to, hey, are we missing anything here? Should we try something else? And yeah, let's have fun with it. Quick side note before we go, I'm still waiting for InterServer to give me my new IP address set up the new server. Hopefully that's in the next day or two, although I think that they're backed up just based on my gut feeling. And so once I have that, then I'm going to do a live stream and show you guys how quickly we can set up an X1 validator using Blackbeard's X1 console. Super exciting. So I'll give you guys a heads up before I live stream. So if, let's say, later today I get access to the new server, then from there it'll be 24 to 48 hours before I do a live stream. But again, I'll notify everyone on X or Telegram. So for those that want to see it live, can do so. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the weekend, and we will be chatting soon. If you do like this comment, or if you are somebody who's a ninja with servers, or just security in general, comment down below. Give us your thoughts, and yeah, we're on this together, and let's keep learning. See you guys.